Good morning, Pershore Abbey community. I hope everybody is doing well. It seems unbelievable that we are almost halfway through July. And as the summer gains pace and as the lockdown continues to ease, there is much to reflect on what has happened during these past 4 months or so. I wonder what lessons you take away from lockdown and the pandemic. What things in your life have changed because of the pandemic? What things are you going to do in the future simply as a result of your experience during the last 4 months? I know in those early weeks and months, many of us were reflecting on how wonderful it was to be able to enjoy nature all around us, to be able to enjoy the open spaces around us. How incredible it was that modern technology had enabled us to keep connected with family and friends even when we couldn't see them in person. The great challenge for all of us now as we go forward and life does begin to return to normal is, how are those lessons that we learned during lockdown going to stay with us? How are they going to inform the decisions that we make as we go on? That's a really, really big question. And the danger for all of us is that as we continue to go back to normal, that the old normal life will just take over again, that we'll all be rushing around, that we won't know when to stop, and all of those kind of things. Yesterday was National Simplicity Day. I'd never heard of it until someone mentioned it to me, and I thought, I'm going to find out about this. And it happens every year on the 12th of July, and it's in honour of an American who was born on the 12th of July 1870, Henry David Thoreau, who wrote amazing things about trying to live life simply. If you want to know more about him, Google him. Really quite an inspiring person. So I thought thinking about simplicity was a really good thing for the week ahead. Try and look around you, the things that you're doing, the things that you hope to do. What things are really simple? What things just make life easier? There'll be all sorts of things depending on what we do and where we are. And perhaps for many of us, and certainly for me, the thing that helps me to live a simple life is just focusing on God, focusing on what I read in the Bible and all that Jesus can teach us through his teaching, helping me to keep grounded and not to be distracted too much by the things that are less than simple in our world. Jesus, born in a manger, show us the way of simplicity. Help us to be satisfied with what we have, to ask for what we need, and to share what we have with others. Amen.